Welcome back, everyone. This is Kylie the Curly Crafter, and it is Craftmas Day 5 that I'm super excited because I'm going to show you guys how to make a whole bunch of homemade custom ornaments that you can make. The first few things I'm going to make is glitter ornaments and little wood ones that have pictures on it that I made for my family for Thanksgiving, which they absolutely loved, and I hope that you love them too. I'm also going to make some farmhouse ornaments that I made for my grandma for her Christmas tree. So let's jump right into that and see if you like them as well. So in order to make a glitter ornament, you're going to need a clear ornament so that you can see the glitter through it. And then in order for the glitter to stick inside of the ornament, I'm going to pour some floor gloss. I found this the best way to get the glitter to stick on the inside, pretty even coat. So what you're going to do is you're just going to add the floor gloss into the ornament and then make sure you cover every last inch inside the ornament with the floor gloss. And after you roll it around and you are for sure that everything is covered on the inside, then you're just going to roll it on the brim too, and then pour that out into the cup or back into the floor gloss bottle.
No, it's not too late. It's not too late. Oh, how I wish for the Christmases of old, where the snow would fall and the air was crisp and cold. Oh, how I wish.
So today I'm going to make 4 glitter ornaments, but I'm only going to do 2 at a time. So once all the floor gloss is coated inside the ornaments, I'm just going to let it continue dripping and drying for 5 minutes. Then I'm just going to take a piece of paper, roll it up so it'll be like a little tunnel or a funnel, and then use that to precisely pour the glitter into the ornament without making a mess. After I had my desired glitter inside the ornament, you can use your hands, preferably a paper towel, to shake up the ornament and coat the inside with glitter so you don't get glitter on your hands. So this is me just going to be shaking up the ornament so that my ornament will be super glittery and pretty.
And the candle lights would glow where we used to play.
So once you are finished shaking up your glitter, I just like to pour my glitter back into the original bottle. I've never had a problem with that yet so far. And I'm also going to do a gold ornament, a pink ornament, and a turquoise ornament.
Carol sung from Rudolph's marching band. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, her in my bag, yeah. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, her in my bag, yeah. Frozen, neck is frozen, catch me rolling, I'm the chosen. Snow is falling, Elfie's calling, check my list twice, most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
After you have all of your glitter ornaments done, I just let them sit for like 30 minutes and then add the lids back on, and they are perfectly good to go. Then you can decide what you want on them. In my case, I'm just cutting out different things in vinyl for my ornaments, but for something more sentimental, you can just add like handprints onto it or something that's very special to you.
Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. No, I can't forget about the one with the red nose. When I fly high, my sleigh still stay 10 toes. Bring the beat, bring the trees, bring the cheese. Put the lights up, 'tis the season. Need no Grinch types, no Ebenezer. Don't believe this, y'all need Jesus. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag. I got racks in my sack or in my bag. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be.
So my next few ornaments are going to be very personal, just with a few photos and some Dollar Tree ornament pieces of wood. So Dollar Tree sold these little pieces of wood in their store, and I thought they would be super amazing for a super cute and personal DIY. So what I did is I just took off the stickers and the hangers and sanded down the edges because they were pretty rough, and then I just gave them all a nice coat of white chalk paint by Waverly.
No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset is just getting better on a blanket.
Every year around Thanksgiving, me, my mom, my grandma, and my aunt do something called an Ornament Exchange, where we make or buy ornaments for each other and exchange them around Thanksgiving. So the photos that I printed out were special for everyone, and I just used an app called Bazaart to make them circular shaped. It is super easy to attach the photos, so what you do is you add a very thin coat of Mod Podge underneath the image, and then after that dries, you add another thin coat on top of the image, and that's how you make your super sweet personal ornaments with photos.
Christmas in my heart.
This year for our ornament exchange, I decided to go all out and include 2 ornaments, a homemade candy cane sugar scrub, a pack of Swiss Miss hot chocolate mix, and some Ghirardelli peppermint chocolate. But you are in luck because sometime during this Craftmas, I will show you guys how to make the little sugar scrub. I don't know what flavor. If you guys have a suggestion, maybe I could do candy cane or sugar cookie. Just let me know down in the comments if you have any ideas. For my first 4 Christmas farmhouse ornaments, I have this pack of wood rounds that are small from Walmart that I'm going to use, and I have a bunch of brilliant ideas to use for them. The first idea that I have is just using one of these wood snowflakes and putting it on top and painting that. Then for my second idea, I'm going to add a little wood Santa hat to one. And then I have 2 extra ones that I also have an idea for. So I'm going to use one of them and also combine it with the half wood beads that you can buy on Amazon and put it around the border of the slice of wood to make a super cute wreath ornament. And then for the other one, I was just going to paint and then add a vinyl decal on top of. So I need a lot of green for my ornament, so I'm going to mix the colors celery and malachite together. But after mixing these two shades, it looked very bright and I decided to dull it down. So then I just took some of the brown Waverly truffle color and that gave me a really pretty green that I like. So I used that to paint my little wood slice and also the ornament pieces. And I also have a little wood Christmas tree that's going to go on another set of ornaments. So that's what I painted with the green paint I made.
Racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. Snowfall frozen, neck is frozen. Catch me rolling, I'm the chosen. Snow is falling, Elfie's calling. Check my list twice, most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. No, I can't forget about the one with the red nose. When I fly high, my sleigh still stay 10 toes. Bring the beat, bring the trees, bring the cheese. Put the lights up, 'tis the season. Need no Grinch types, no Ebenezer. Don't believe.
After painting everything that I needed green, I also needed a few things red, so I used the crimson color to paint the Santa hat and the back of the snowflake ornament, and then I also needed to paint the snowflake white, so I painted that with white Waverly chalk paint as well.
Favorite season. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag. I got racks in my sack or in my bag. Merry Christmas, everybody.
So now that everything that I needed painted was painted, I decided to go through and make everything look a little bit more rustic just by sanding it down. And then after I had majority things sanded, I just decided to bring out my hot glue gun and hot glue everything together.
The air was crisp and cold, where we heard of angels up on high, while building Frosty the Snowman.
Now that all my half beads were glued onto my wood slice, I decided to sand down the beads as well, but still felt like it was missing something, so I used the back end of my paintbrush and the crimson red paint from Waverly to add little berries onto my wreath, and then I also used a little jute bow and glued that onto the top of my wreath as well.
Where we used to play in a wintry wonderland, and we'd hear carols sung from Rudolph's marching band.
Before doing anything else with these ornaments, I decided to work on these other ones that I got, but I forgot where I got them. But they're little wood ornaments that I then used some dark walnut varathane wood stain and just stained them up, or at least two of them I did, because the other one I then went in with some construction paper and covered that in construction paper that said Merry Christmas, and it came out beautiful as well.
No, it's not too late. No, it's not too late. Ooh, oh, how I wish for the Christmases of old, where the snow would fall and the air was crisp and cold. Oh, how I wish for the Christmases of old, when all was right and the candlelight would glow,
After I cut my piece of craft paper down to the right size, I just applied it onto the piece of wood the same way that I did with the other pieces of wood, just adding a thin coat of Mod Podge, and then eventually you can go back and add another thin coat on top. But because I covered the piece of wood where the holes were with the paper, I decided to use the pen that I had over there and just poke the holes back out.
In a wintry wonderland, and we hear carols sung from Rudolph's marching band.
All of my little ornaments are done now, except for that I want to add some vinyl on it. So this one I'm going to put rocking around the Christmas tree. This one is just going to be a stager, so I don't need anything on it. This one I'm going to add a cute farmhouse decal on with a little cow that I thought was really cute. My snowflake one though, I don't have any words that I'm going to put on it, neither does the Santa hat. I'm going to leave that one plain. But this little wood slice, I'm going to add a Farm Fresh Christmas trees design on it that I thought was beautiful for the Christmas tree. And then again, I'm going to leave my little wreath ornament plain. And I also have two other little ornaments over there that are white balls that I got from Hobby Lobby. I think they were $1.99 or $2.99 half off, and they were super affordable, and I just cut out a few decals for them too. After all the vinyl was on all of my ornaments, I decided to cut off the red hanger that was on my ceramic ornaments and add gingham print on that to hang on the tree. And then I also dressed up my little farmhouse sign that had the cow on it with just by hot gluing some more of the gingham print to that as well. And my little wood slice ornaments did not have any way to be hung up, so then I just took a drill and drilled a hole in them as well so that I'd be able to attach something to hang them up on the tree. The hangers that I decided to make for my little wood slices were just by adding some jute onto the ornament and then stringing on 3 wood beads. After that was on, I had to do several knots in the same spot to create one giant knot so that the little wood beads would not fall off. Because I was giving these ornaments as a gift to my grandma to decorate her farmhouse tree with, I decided to put them in a little wood crate and some tissue paper at the bottom and just added them all together. I thought they were super adorable and she really loved them, and I hope you guys liked them too. And if you did, make sure to give this video a giant big thumbs up and that you subscribe to my channel, because I have a bunch of more Vlogmas video days coming up in your way. But here is a little sneak peek of tomorrow's video. Tomorrow, just like the little wreath ornament, I'm going to make a giant Christmas ornament that lights up and is super adorable. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for watching, and bye everyone.
I got racks in my sack, hurt my back. Frozen, neck is frozen. Catch me rolling, I'm the chosen. Snow is falling, Elfie's calling. Check my list twice, most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They say, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. They said, Saint Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack, hurt my back, yeah. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen. Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. No, I can't forget about the one with the red nose. When I fly high, my sleigh still stay 10 toes. Bring the beat, bring the trees, bring the cheese. Put the lights up, 'tis the season. Need no Grinch types, no Ebenezer. Don't believe this, y'all need G's.